Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coleridge High School here in Newcastle, Colorado, as your Roaring Fork Rams have traveled on down the valley to take on the Coleridge Titans here in this league matchup. Likely the winner of today's ball game will end up in second place in the 3A Western Slope League. The Coleridge Titans looking to finish the season perfect and host regionals here at Coleridge High School. As for the Rams, we are looking to get back on track and continue our winning streak. Last game around for the Rams, we took a big victory, 17-8 over the Moffat County Bulldogs, where Donnie Reed and Noel Richardson went back-to-back and sent two balls over the left field wall. So today, the Rams look to continue their power surge and to take this also very important game against the Coleridge Titans. On the mound today for the Roaring Fork Rams, your ace, Cole Fenton, right-hander, junior. And as for the Coleridge Titans, it's going to be Ben Simons, number 20, right-hander. Very similar, pitcher types. Cole Fenton just a little bit taller, throws maybe just a little bit faster. But overall, it's going to be a rubber match for sure here at Coleridge High School. So I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live for this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Coleridge Titans. As lineup cards get exchanged at home plate between Marty Matson and the Titans head coach, and of course the umpires, I will let that proceed and be back after the national anthem. So no national anthem here for the Coleridge Titans. So play is going to start very quickly, very early. Ben Simons once again on the mound for the Coleridge Titans, left-handed pitcher, senior here at Coleridge High School. On the mound for the Rams is going to be Cole Fenton, junior, right-hander. The lineup for the Roaring Fork Rams goes as follows. Number 7, Kenny Riley leading things off at shortstop. Then number 8 on the mound, Cole Fenton. In the 3-hole, Donnie Reed playing catcher. Following Donnie Reed is going to be second baseman Max Seitel Hayes. At first, Josiah Wheelis. At third base, Charlie Sanders. Right at the lineup, the bottom 3, Ethan Gardner. And right, Teo Manconi designated hitting for the first baseman. For the left fielder, my apologies, for the left fielder, Chase Fenton, and right at the lineup, batting 9, Ben Oldham in center field. Rams wearing the black uniforms with white bottoms with blue tops, or blue hats, rather. As for the Coleridge Titans, white on white on white, everything white, very crisp-looking uniform. Prior to today's game, the Rams and the Titans both, having quite phenomenal seasons. Obviously, the Titans, strength of schedule, that's definitely where the drama kind of begins. And I'll get into that later throughout this ball game. But as for the Roaring Fork Rams, 5 one-run losses so far this season, 3 of the 5 going into extra innings. So today we look to get out of this funk and continue our power surge as first pitch is right around the corner. Leading things off, sophomore for Roaring Fork High School, number 7, Kenny Riley. Simons gets his pitch from Simpson. Here's the first pitch. Fouled on back, and we are under go. Kenny Riley's been on the leadoff spot just about every single game so far this season, has done a phenomenal job stepping up to the varsity level, as he's definitely facing a varsity level pitcher. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, runs away from his barrel, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Simons gets his pitch. He readies. Shakes it off. Now he readies. Sets and fires. Swung on and missed. He pulled the string for strike 3. Kenny Riley leads things off with the strikeout, and the batter will be Cole Fenton. A very unusual matchup, I guess, for Cole Fenton. Usually doesn't face many left-handed pitchers. As for today, he will. First pitch from Simons. Outside half the plate, called for a strike, 0-1. Cole Fenton, 1 home run in the season. Gets his sign. The pitch. Got a miss down and away for the first ball of this game. Currently, the Titans sitting in second place in the 3A Western Slope League. The Rams sitting in fourth. That pitch down and away for a strike. 1-2. One out in the inning. 1-2 pitch. Here comes. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ben Simons, and 2 down for number 23, Donnie Reed. Donnie Reed, the catcher today for the Rams, wearing number 23. A sophomore here in the 3 spot. The first pitch. Inside, backs him off, 1-0. Third baseman Harlow playing in just a little, right just in front of parallel of the bag. Changeup misses low, 2-0. Looking for his first strike of the at-bat, the pitch. Outside corner, 2-1. Donnie Reed hit a solo home run in the last matchup for the Roaring Fork Rams. He went back-to-back with Noel Richardson as he will rip that one on the ground foul. And the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This game was originally scheduled for yesterday, but we had some unfortunate weather situations where this field was just absolutely submerged in water. It's going to be fouled away, out of play. 2-2 once more. There was thoughts of rescheduling the game and having it be played at Ron Patch Memorial Field, but that was not the case. So we just waited one more day, and we're here in beautiful weather. The pitch, high and away, that'll miss. Full count. Three balls and 2 strikes on Donnie Reed. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied, center field. The play will be made by Cerna for out number 3. 1-2-3 goes the Rams. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 1 flyout. And Cole Fenton looks to go on the mound for a historic outing here at Coleridge High School. That first inning was brought to you by First Bank, banking for good, and A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And a Bank of Colorado, to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And to Roaring Fork High School Athletics, thank you, Krista Barlow. And to Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And to Terra Link Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Coleridge Titans possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, senior at Roaring Fork High School, coming to you live for this battle of second place here in the 3A Western Slope League. As Donnie Reed throws down to second base, we are underway here for this bottom of the first inning. Leading things off will be number 4, the center fielder, Alexis Cerna. Cole Fenton gets a sign from Donnie Reed behind home plate. He readies. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses low for ball 1. The lineup for the Coleridge Titans: Alexis Cerna, George Roberts, Ben Simon, Logan Harlow, John Luke Houston, Dylan Miller, Jackson Slade, Maddox Olivas, and Logan Simpson. One ball, one strike on Cerna, the center fielder. Here's the pitch. Just misses high. 2-1. The 2-1 offering. Misses high once more, and out of Donnie Reed's glove another time. 3-1. Three balls and one strike, looking to avoid a leadoff walk. Here's the pitch. Destroyed left side. The play will be made by Chase Fenton. Oh, my goodness. The freshman in left field making a phenomenal play, tracking that ball into foul territory and retiring Alexis Cerna. Cerna got all of that baseball, flew out right to the wall, right to the right of the foul pole. But thank goodness Chase Fenton got a good beat on it. So now the batter will be George Roberts, playing right field today, number 2. Late on the fastball, and that'll go out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch from Fenton. Just upstairs, 1-1. That'll miss down and away, ball 2. The Rams, 9-11 on the season. 4-2 in league. 2-1 pitch to Roberts. Lined into center field. Ben Oldham tracking. He'll make the catch for the second out. So far, the Rams, throughout the season, have scored 144 runs and allowed 143. So we're teetering the line of a positive and negative run differential, just sitting right above 500, or 501, if you may. Currently ranked 29th in the 3A division here in Colorado. Simons offers at the first pitch. He'll pop it up left side. Giving chase is Chase Fenton. He will make the catch for the third out. 3 outs in the outfield for the Roaring Fork Rams. Cole Fenton, no strikeouts, no walks, no hits. Going into the top of the second inning, tied 0-0. Throw down by Simpson. Not the best. Leading off this top of the second inning is going to be Max Seitel Hayes, second baseman for the Roaring Fork Rams. Wears number 18. Simons, the left-handed pitcher, gets a sign from Simpson. Here's the pitch. Inside, called for a strike. 0-1. The Rams are without Noel Richardson today, their captain, which is definitely unfortunate for this very heavy weighing game. Line drive right field, or on the ground rather, that's going to get through for a base hit. So inside out hitting by Max Seitel Hayes, and that'll be the first hit of the ball game for either team. Josiah Wheelis will dig in following that leadoff single by Max Seitel Hayes. Here's the pitch. Inside, called for a strike. He's been living on the corner so far in this first inning of work. Let's see if the Rams can start moving their hands inside and doing some more damage. Simons takes a peek at first. The 0-1 delivery. That'll bounce. Max Seitel Hayes will move up to second. Big turn around second, but he'll stay there. So a wild pitch by Ben Simons. And Wheelis is in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second, Seitel Hayes. 1-1 pitch to Wheelis. Inside just misses. 2-1. A long pause on the mound for Ben Simons. He gets his pitch, takes a peek at second once more. The pitch. Inside strike. Wheelis cannot pull the trigger. 2-2. This would be huge for the Roaring Fork Rams to jump off to an early lead here against the Titans. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout so far in this game for Ben Simons. And with 1 out and one runner on, the batter will be Charlie Sanders. The pitch. High and in strike by Simons. 0-1. Sharing a laugh with Marty Madsen at the third base coach's box as there's been some very favorable strikes. Long pause, the pitch. Down and in, that'll miss. 1-1. Sanders playing third base today. When the Rams played the Rifle Bears, definitely made the best contact out of everyone. Logan Gross threw a perfect game. The 1-1. High and in, called for a strike. 1-2. At some point, the Rams got to start pulling the trigger on that inside pitch. It is right on the black, for sure. It is definitely in there. It's just really hard to catch up to. The 1-2. Tapped, just foul. Jackson Slade holding the runner at second, that runner being Max Seitel Hayes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ben Simons, and the batter will be Ethan Gardner. Playing right field today, number 9. Looking for a clutch 2-out hit here in the top of the second. The pitch. Skied right field. That's going to go out of play. 0-1. No balls and a strike on Gardner, the junior. The pitch. High strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning, 1 runner on base at second. The pitch. Called for strike 3. Rams can't capitalize on a leadoff single on a wild pitch. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Ben Simons sets down the Rams almost in order. Nothing to score going into the bottom of the second inning. Those 3 strikeouts are brought to you by First Bank, banking for good, and A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado, to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And Roaring Fork Highschool Athletics. And a retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And to Terran Lake Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Coleridge Titans possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Coleridge High School as your Roaring Fork Rams look to take second place in the 3A Western Slope League. Leading things off, I do apologize. Leading things off here in the bottom of the second inning for the Titans could be Logan Harlow, third baseman, number 5. Cole Fenton gets his sign. Here's the first pitch. Line center field. Ben Oldham coming in. He will have to let it drop. So Harlow, attacking early, reaches with a single. John Luke Houston will be the batter. He's at first today. Wears number 7. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. One-0 pitch. High and away. Throw back to first. Nothing going. Goalfetch will step off. Wheelis holding the runner at first. The 2-0 pitch to Houston. Line back, 2-1. Looking to even up the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Misses. Throw back to first. 3-1. Fenton takes a peek at first, gets a sign from Donnie Reed. Here's the 3-1 offering. Ball 4. So a leadoff single and then a walk to John Lake Houston. Dylan Miller set up looking pretty with 2 runners on and nobody out. Miller playing left field today. Puts the bunt on. Gets it down in foul territory for strike 1. So some small ball tactics by the Titans. Trying to move both runners over to get them both in scoring position. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go back to it. Gets it. Pops it up. That'll hit off the fence, though. 0-2. So 2 consecutive failed bunt attempts for the left fielder. And now they got to make a decision. If I'm Cole, I got to pump a fastball right by him here to get the first out. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Throw down to third. Both runners will advance on off the drop third strike. And the batter will be Jackson Slade, number 11, playing shortstop. Runner on third, Harlow. Runner on second, Houston. Here's the first pitch to Jackson Slade. Just upstairs for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Good high fastball. Pulled the trigger. 1-1. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play. 1-2. Titans with a 16-2 record, 5-1 in the league. That one loss being to Delta. 1-2. Stunned to left field. Got to get down in fair territory. 1 run will score Harlow. Another one, Luke Houston. RBI double for Jackson Slade. Went with the curveball. Just that was not the right pitch in that situation. He went to a curveball last time in a 2-strike count. That wasn't the right spot. The batter will be number 21. Or no, yeah. Number 21. Maddox Olivas. Here's the pitch. Called for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. The Titans have scored 247 runs now. They had 245 prior to this game. They've allowed 44, which is, just absolutely astonishing. They're ranked 44th in the state of Colorado, sitting pretty well amongst all the teams. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called for a strike, good frame. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Takes a peek at second. The pitch. Down in right corner, just misses. Full count. So unless something obscene happens, the Titans should finish second place in 3A Western Slope. The Rams, well, we'll see what happens today, but the Rams, if they do beat them, that would definitely change things up as Cole Fenton will step off. Out of their 16 wins, they've scored double-digit runs in 12 of those games, as Olivas will just get a piece of that. Out of their 16 wins, though, 12 of their opponents were under 500 when they beat them, or right now. Ethan Gardner giving chase to that one. It's going to go out of play. Another foul ball. So I do want to iterate that. So out of their 16 wins, 8 of their opponents have been under 500. The majority of those teams being bottom-ranked teams in the entire state. And to add on to that, they had 5 doubleheaders. All of those teams are under 500. Here's the pitch. Down and away. Ball 3. I swear that was ball 4. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Maddox Olivas. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a sword. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Cole Fenton. 2 men down, 1 runner on, and the catcher number 0, Logan Simpson, will be the batter. First pitch. Out of play. Oh, and pitch to the Titans backstop. Here's the pitch. Good pitch on the outside half of the plate, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking for a second consecutive strikeout. The pitch. Called for strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Cole Fenton. 3 strikeouts in the inning. But this inning will only be remembered by the RBI double by Jackson Slade that broke this game open. 2 runs to nothing. The Titans have the advantage over your Roaring Fork Rams here at Coleridge High School. Leading things off for the Roaring Fork Rams here at the top of the third inning will be designated hitter Teo Manconi. He is DHing for the left fielder Chase Fenton, who's dealing with a wrist problem that's not making him able to take live ABs. Simons had 3 strikeouts in the last inning. First pitch to Manconi. Inside for a strike, 0-1. Center field. That is falling. Right center field, I should say. The catch will be made by Roberts for out number 1. Ben Oldham will be the batter. Playing center field today wearing number 10. He's a senior. One of 2 seniors here in today's lineup. First pitch from Simons. Just a tick behind it, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses just low, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The lefty Simons readies. Here's the pitch. Right down Broadway, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Ben Oldham. Strike 3. Ben Oldham strikes out swinging. 5th swinging strikeout for the Roaring Fork Rams in today's ballgame. 6 in total, and the batter will be Kenny Riley. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. That's what I'm trying to say. Living inside to the right-handed batters. 0-1 pitch. Out of play. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ben Simons looking for his 2nd consecutive strikeout, 7th of the ball game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and away will miss. 1-2. I had the pleasure of covering Ben Simons alongside Ron Milhorn on KMTS with a couple basketball games this previous season. 1-2 pitch could be popped up on the infield. First baseman John Luke Houston will make the catch for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 goes the Rams. Cole Fenton looks to prevent any more runs coming across to score here in the coming bottom of the 3rd inning. But not before I read you our sponsors. First Bank, banking for good, and to A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado, to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And a retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And at Terran Lake Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Coleridge Titans versus the Roaring Fork Rams possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I'm your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Coleridge High School in Newcastle, Colorado. The Coleridge Titans lead your Roaring Fork Rams 2-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading things off will be number 4 center fielder Alexa Cern. He's 0 for 1 as he flew out to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Fenton readies for the first pitch. Here comes. High and in, called for a strike. 0-1. Cerna definitely has an interesting batting stance. Already on the shorter side of the height chart, but that really dips down into almost a squat. He'll take another high and away strike. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on the Titans center fielder. Here's the pitch. Curveball, no swing by Cerna. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, looking for another K. Here's the pitch. Misses high and away once more. 2-2. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's your delivery. Outside, overthrowing, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball, no swing. So good work by the Titans center fielder to get back in the strike zone, or get back in the count rather, after Cole Fenton got ahead quickly with a 2-strike count. So following that walk will be George Roberts, 0 for 1 with a line out into center field. Here's the first pitch. Called for a strike, 0-1. Runner on first. No outs in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Throw back to first. Not in time. A 1 pitch on the Titans right fielder, George Roberts. Runner is off to second. Popped up out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, 1-2. One-two delivery. Curveball called for strike 3. Perfect curveball down and away. Got Roberts looking for the first out here in the bottom of the third. And the batter will be Ben Simons, popped out to shadow left field in his first at bat, swung at the first pitch. See what he does here. Runner is off. Throw down to second by Donnie Reed. Not in time. Beautiful throw. Cerna just in there ahead of the tag. So the philosophy, get him on, get him over, get him in, is definitely in effect. Let's see if the Rams can silence the bats of the Titans. But that starts with Ben Simons. First pitch through the wickets of Donnie Reed. 2-0. Left side, pops it up, gotta have it. Drops in foul territory. 2-1. Two and one the count. Here's the pitch. Misses just below the zone. 3-1. Three balls and one strike on Ben Simons. A long pause, a timeout by the left-hander. He'll take one practice swing. Step back in the box. And we'll finally do the 3-1 pitch. Tapped on the ground, that'll go foul, full count.
Got it, Ben. Good hitter, kid.
Payoff pitch from Cole Fenton. Ball 4. Good long at bat from Ben Simons. Second walk of the inning for Cole Fenton, and the batter will be Logan Harlow. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Scored a run off of a Jackson Slade 2 RBI double. Here's the pitch. Outside, out of the glove of Donnie Reed. Both runners will advance one base, and that's a costly mistake for the Rams catcher. Little meeting on the mound for the Roaring Fork Rams. So I'll step away momentarily and be back when play is resumed. Two runners in scoring position, Cerna and Simons. One out in the inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch to the third baseman. Outside called for a strike. 1-1. Fenton shaking him off. Time called. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. He'll step off. One ball, one strike. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Should be playable for Max Seitel Hayes. He'll make the catch. Runner was tagging for a second, Cerna, but put the brakes on. So 2 outs in the inning, and the batter will be John Luke Houston. John walked in his first at-bat. Cole looking to shut things down after getting 2 runners on. That'll be a line drive right field. In and out of the glove of Ethan Gardner. Both runners will come across the score. E9. That is heartbreaking for sure. So what should have been out number 3 ends up being run 3 and 4. And the batter will be Dylan Miller. Misses down, ball 1. Dylan's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Donnie Reed calls for Cole Fenton to step off. I do apologize for my voice. I was very, very, very sick for about a week and a half. I got very lucky to not have to broadcast yesterday because my voice was gone. Throw back to first base. That was real close. Throw back to first once more. Out of the glove of Josiah Wheelis. One up pitch to Dylan. On the ground to second. Max Hayes flipped to second. Kenny Riley covering for the third out. 2 runs score off of an E9 by Ethan Gardner. 4-0 the score going to the top of the 4th inning. Leading things off here in the top of the 4th inning will be left-handed batter Cole Fenton. He's 0 for 1 with a swinging strikeout. Lefty versus lefty. Here's the delivery from Simons. Inside off the plate, ball 1. Outside half of the plate, good pitch, 1-1. The 1-1 delivery misses badly down and away, 2-1. Two balls and a strike on Cole Fenton. Here's the pitch. Another miss down and away, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Bad miss. And a leadoff walk for Cole Fenton. So a courtesy runner for Cole Fenton. It'll be Andy McMichael. Dinah Reed to center field on his first stab at. He's 0 for 1. He'll face Simons for the second time. Here's the pitch. Inside off the plate, ball 1. Simons so far through this 4th inning struggling to find the strike zone. Line drive left side. That's going to get down for a base hit. Donnie Reed extends his hitting streak. So leadoff walk by Cole Fenton, and then a single ripped to the left side by Donnie Reed. The Rams might have something cooking here with Max Seitel Hayes up to bat. He's 1 for 1 with the single that came back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to him. Inside off the plate, 1-0. Long pause by Ben Simons on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a big swing at it. Was just a little late. 1-1. One ball and a strike. Throw back to second base. Not in time. Donnie Reed, the runner at first. Andy McMichael, the pinch runner for Cole Fenton at second. Ben Simon shaking off the pitch. Now gets his sign. Here's the 1-1 offering to Max. Line drive left side. That's going to get down. Throw back to second. Or not going to get down. Got to get into the glove of the shortstop. And that'll be a double play. So a tough break for the Roaring Fork Rams here in the 4th inning, as that ball was absolutely smoked, but it was just right to the shortstop, Jackson Slade. Josiah Willis will be the batter. Here's a throwback to first. Not in time. First pitch to Wheelis. Check swing out of play. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Tapped on the ground. Weak contact. Diving play. Throw to first. Ben Simon's covering for the 3rd out. The Rams get a really, really unfortunate double play that just led to the demise of this 4th inning. The Roaring Fork Rams still trail the Coleridge Titans of the score, 4-0. That inning was brought to you by First Bank, banking for good, and A&B Bank, committed to our community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer, personal, and financial needs. And a Bank of Colorado, to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And a Retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah Mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. And the Terran Lake Structures, sustainable building. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of your Roaring Fork Rams versus the Coleridge Titans possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Coleridge High School here in Newcastle, Colorado. Welcome back to Newcastle, Colorado, here at the Coleridge Titans high school baseball field. As leading things off will be Jackson Slade, number 11. He had a 2 RBI double back in the second inning that sparked the Titans' now 4-0 lead. Here's the first pitch. Skied, right center field, shallow right center field. Max Seitel Hayes will make the catch for the first out. Maddox Olivas will be the batter. He struck out in his last at-bat. He's at second today, wearing number 21. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Beautiful pitch. 0-1. Maddox batting 8th here in this Coleridge lineup. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball down and away. Called for strike 3. Backwards K for Cole Fenton. 0 for 2 is Olivas with 2 Ks, and the batter will be Logan Simpson. Logan Simpson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. High and away, ball 1. Another miss high and away. 2-0. To a delivery to the 9 batter. Misses high once more. 3-0. Inside for a strike. 3-1. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. So after a pop out and a backwards K, a walk will extend the inning to the leadoff batter, Alexis Cerna. So we got a courtesy runner for the catcher, Logan Simpson. It's going to be number 6 for the Titans. Austin is the runner. First pitch to the center fielder. It's going to be swung on and missed. 0-1. Throw back to first. I do apologize for yawning. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up out of play, or at the backstop rather, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Wanted to swing, but did not go all the way around. 1-2. Austin, the runner at first. Cole will take a peek. Time will be called by Cerna. Here's the 1-2 runner off. Curveball just got a piece of it. Cerna behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That'll bounce. Runner will take the bag. No problem. Two. Cole will step off. 2 outs in the inning, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count with a runner on second. Looking for a 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive center field. Ben giving chase. He'll dive. He'll make the wonderful play in center field. What an athletic play by Ben Oldham to save the RBI. So the score remains 4-0. Beautiful play by Ben Oldham in center field to make the catch for the 3rd out. The Rams still trail, though, 4-0. A lot of work to do in the top half of the 5th inning as the Rams look to get on the board here at Coleridge High School. So counting today's game, the Rams have 3 games left here in this 2024 varsity season. It's very probable that this season won't end on the last scheduled game, is that we most likely will make playoffs. I'm not going to say we will, but, I mean, if we win, well, assuming we win today, we'll most definitely make it. But if we don't take today's game but win the last 2, we'll have a pretty good shot at making it into playoffs. The final 3 games are obviously league games. Obviously, it's today against the Coleridge Titans. Then Cedar Edge and North Fork are the last opponents, both ranked lower in league standings than the Roaring Fork Rams. As for the Titans, they already have playoffs locked. I mean, 16-2 record, 5-1 in league. They are doing just fine. Here's the first pitch to Charlie Sanders. He will line that into center field. Cerna giving chase. He'll make the catch. Tips his cap to Ben Oldham. Back-to-back beautiful plays in center field for the Rams and the Titans. And the batter will be Ethan Gardner. The 0-1 pitch, or the first pitch, I should say, to Ethan Gardner. Misses high for ball 1. Coleridge, it's uncomfortable to talk about. You have to talk about it. Very notorious for their strength of schedule drama, which has kind of led to some, I guess, quote-unquote, uncomfortable conversations, when debating the MVP of last season. That MVP did go to Ben Simons, but the debate was, strength of schedule. As Coleridge, they don't play, obviously the tougher opponents. A lot of their games, as I mentioned earlier, 8 out of their 16 opponents, which 4 of those opponents they played double headers against, they were under 500 teams. And so it's really hard to rank the Titans, properly. So that's going to be ripped down the right field line, but out of play. 1-2. Out of the teams that they have beat with a positive record, that being Rifle, Meeker, and North Fork, 11-8, 14-8, and 11-9, they only, those teams only sit above that mark by, average of 3 or 4 games. So even the good teams they've beaten, as Ethan Gardner will go down looking for the second time, even the good teams, I say good with a grain of salt, the good teams they've beaten still not, nothing jumping off the paper. So Very interesting situation for the Coleridge Titans, but today definitely showing their muscle over the Roaring Fork Rams if they have a 4-0 lead. Taylor Manconi will take a first pitch ball as it misses down and away. 1-0. The Rams coming off of a hot win over the Moffat County Bulldogs, where the long ball definitely played a factor as they took the victory 17-8, as I mentioned earlier. Noel Richardson and Donnie Reed were definitely the two highlights of that ball game, going back-to-back and hitting the second and third home runs of the season for the Rams, sparking a 10-run first inning. So 2 balls and a strike on the junior Manconi. Here's the pitch. That's going to be swung on, fouled away behind everything, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. The pitch from Ben Simons. Weakly on the ground to first. Luke Houston will step on the bag for the 3rd out. The Rams go 1-2-3 in the 5th inning. They look to go into the bottom of the 5th and hold Coleridge to their 4 runs. That half inning was brought to you by First Bank. Or it was not, actually. It's brought to you by A&B Bank, committed to a community to serve with strength, talent, and the security to fulfill all customer personal and financial needs. And the Bank of Colorado to uniquely serve our community with strength, stability, service, and values. And a retreat, a place to connect and gather to restore your well-being in the Utah mountains. Your journey to wellness begins here. Thank you so much to our sponsors that make this broadcast of the Roaring Fork Rams versus the Coleridge Titans possible here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. I am your play-by-play and color commentator, Brooks Chatman, coming to you live from Newcastle, Colorado, here in the Roaring Fork Valley. The Rams trail 4-0 to the interleague opponent, Coleridge Titans, as Cole Fenton looks to do another inning of great work off the mound. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning will be George Roberts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fenton gets his pitch. He fires first pitch curveball, outside ball 1. 1-0 delivery from Cole Fenton. Here's the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Beautiful pitch. 1-1. One pitch. Misses down and away. 2-1. Two on delivery. Just upstairs, 3-1. There's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled into the glove of Donnie Reed, 3-2. So after running the count full, let's see what Fenton can do here. Payoff pitch. Out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Lined right back, right in front of my camera. Ball 4 to George Roberts. Good at bat. And Ben Simons will dig in. He's over 1 with a walk. A 1 pitch to Simons, or gosh, first pitch to Simons. Throw back, not in time. Here's the first pitch. Lined right field. Ethan Gardner goes over his head, going to 1 bounce the wall. Runner hustling around third. He will score. RBI triple, Ben Simons. Five to nothing the score after that triple, and the batter will be Logan Harlow. First pitch, popped up left side. That's going to go out of play. Charlie Sanders says he's got it. He does have it. Nobody covering home. Boneheaded defense by the Rams. Nobody covering home. It's the non-fundamental defense, or non-fundamental things that the Rams just cannot do. Luke Houston will dig in. 0 for 1. Sharp grounder to third. Charlie Sanders across the diamond. He tagged him. He tagged him before the ball came out. Yeah, good call by the umpire. Josiah Willis got the tag down, and then the ball came out after contact. So they will discuss it, but, I mean, there's no way that he's not out. So the call will be overturned, even though that was on the transfer after the tag, and the runner had clearly been tagged out. There is just no world how that's not an out. Josiah Willis tagged the runner, and then he went to go transfer the ball to his hand to throw back to Cole Fenton. But they called that a dropped ball. Marty Matson can't believe it. Had a conversation with the infield umpire. I can't believe it either. Throw back to first. Out of the glove of Josiah Wheelis, the runner will advance to second, and things are falling apart for the Roaring Fork Rams. Very frustrating. 1-0 pitch. High and away, called for a strike on Dylan Miller. 1-1. Tapped on the ground to Cole Fenton. He will throw to first for the second out. So Cole Fenton's day is done, as the new pitcher will be his brother. He's a freshman, Chase Fenton. Chase has done such a phenomenal job this season, pitching to contact, even though he pitches to contact, he gets amazing strikeouts. As a freshman in this varsity lineup, he does a very, very good job. So I will let Chase get his warm-up pitches, and I will come back to the mic once play is resumed. So Chase Fenton finishing up his warm-up pitches. And play will be resumed. Jackson Slade will be the new batter. Runner on third. John Luke Houston, the pitch. And their first strike, 0-1. 0-1. I do apologize. My sickness is coming back just a little bit, so if I sound nasally or raspy. Beautiful curveball. 0-2. Replicating his brother. No balls on 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Chase Fenton. Weakly on the ground. Charlie Sanders across the diamond. End time for the third out. Did that drop out of his glove that time? I don't think so. Titans put up 2 more runs, 6-0 the score, going into the top of the 6th inning. Ben Oldham will lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning as the Roaring Fork Rams are trailing the Coleridge Titans 6-0. First pitch from Ben Simons. A day late, strike one. Rams have struggled to get on base this game. Been a pretty well-pitched game so far by Ben Simons, as that'll back Ben Oldham off the plate. 1-1. One pitch. Inside, 2-1. Two-one delivery. Called for a strike, high and in, 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Simons readies the pitch. Misses outside, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss, strike three. Kenny Riley would be the batter. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, ball one. One-0 delivery from Ben Simons. Just got a piece of it, fouls it straight back. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Looking for his second consecutive K. Stays alive. Simons gets his pitch. He readies. He fires the 1-2. Misses low. 2-2.
Hey, keep pitching. You're doing great, bud.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Cole Fenton will be the batter. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. He'll line that left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Cole Fenton. Really, really good adjustment. The first two at-bats, he pitched him away a lot. Just sitting away, stroked it into left field. Beautiful, beautiful swing. Donnie Reed will be the batter, 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Six nothing the score here in the 6th inning. The three-hole batter, Donnie Reed, is up with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball one. 1-0 pitch, throw back to first, not in time. One 0 delivery. On the ground foul, 1-1. Another throwback to first. Popped up, out of play, 1-2. Though the score is not, awful, 6-0 is not bad. This is just an extremely frustrating game for the Roaring Fork Rams. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, 1 runner on, the pitch. Swung out and missed for strike 3. Welcome back to Newcastle, Colorado. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Roaring Fork Rams trail the Coleridge Titans 6-0. Leading things off will be number 21, Maddox Olivas. Second base today, he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch from Chase Fenton. Left field, deep, but the play will be made by Kenny Riley for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Logan Simpson will be the batter. He's struck out and walked and stole a base. Well, I should say his pinch runner stole a base. Here's the pitch. Left field, it's got to get down for a base hit. Or first pitch, man. Called for a strike on Cerna. Titans have a man on first, 1 out in the inning, a 6-0 lead over the Roaring Fork Rams. Curveball just misses high, 1-1. One pitch from Chase. Curveball, center field. Ben Oldham says he's got it. He does. For the second out. George Roberts will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. So pinch runner for Logan Simpson. Here's the pitch. Popped up out of play. 0-1. Fenton takes a peek at first, the pinch runner. Here's the pitch. Curveball upstairs. 1-1. The 1-1. Another curveball. 1-2. Fenton takes a peek at first. He readies for the 1-2 pitch. Curveball on the ground to second. Max Seitel Hayes, it gets under his glove. Ben Simons will be the batter. 1 for 2 with 2 runs and an RBI triple and a walk. First pitch. Curveball inside misses. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside. Called for a strike. Beautiful spot by Chase Fenton. Now, mind you, Chase is only a freshman, and he's doing a phenomenal job here at the varsity level. So it's going to be exciting to see what he kind of develops into. Curveball grounded up the middle. Max Seitel Hayes, what a play! Oh, my goodness. Max Seitel Hayes leathered Larceny up the middle for the Roaring Fork Rams. Beautiful play by one of just 2 seniors here in today's lineup. Going into the top of the 7th inning, the Rams have just 3 more outs to work with. See if they can tie things up as the Titans have a 6-0 lead. So Ben Simons will move to first base. The new pitcher will be number 2. Hold on, number 2. George Roberts, who is in right field. And in right field is number 6. I don't have a number 6 on my roster. So that might be the pinch runner that came in earlier, Austin. So Max Seitel Hayes is one of the best guys to have to lead off an inning. Will do so against George Roberts, the new pitcher. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Beautiful day of baseball here in Newcastle, Colorado. Beautiful slider. That one too. Kind of reminds me of Ty Reed. Right-handed pitcher for the Delta Panthers. Kind of has the same arm slot. Obviously, nothing compares to his velocity or movement, but kind of the same arm slot. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Robert. Tapped on the ground, foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Going to be a tough play. Throw across the diamond. Can it be picked out? It cannot. Ben Simons cannot make the pick at first. Max Seitel Hayes to second base. So that's definitely a single and advancement on the throw. So single and an E5 brings Max Seitel Hayes on to second, and the batter will be Josiah Wheelis. First pitch to him. Down and away, that'll miss. Seitel Hayes caught in a pickle, throw down to second. He's in there safely. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Roberts. Line drive to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Max Seitel Hayes around third. He's going to be held up. Beautiful swing by Josiah Wheelis. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Charlie Sanders will dig in. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Marty Matson calls time to get a pinch runner. Andy McMichael for Josiah Wheelis. The Rams trail 6 runs to nothing here in this top of the 7th inning. They have 2 runners on the corners, nobody out. Charlie Sanders, the batter. Charlie looking for an RBI here to at least put the Rams up on the board and give him a fighting shot here in this last inning. Here's the first pitch. Tapped on the ground, let it go foul. 0-1. Runner on first, McMichael. He's a pinch runner for Josiah Wheelis. Runner on third, Max Satchel-Hayes. The 0-1 pitch. Slider down and away. Throw back to first. Andy McMichael caught, making a big, too much of a lead towards second base, and he gets nabbed down by the catcher, Simpson of the Titans. So mound visit for the Coleridge Titans. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Down and away, that'll miss. Two-one pitch. Inside 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tapped on the ground at first. A run will come across the score. Max Satchel-Hayes. And the last batter, last hope, will be Ethan Gardner, 0 for 2 with 2 backwards Ks. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball one. Don't know where that missed. 2-0. Two and one. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball misses in. 3-1. Three-one pitch. And their first strike, 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch from George Roberts. Line drive right field. Play can't be made. Single for Ethan Gardner. And the batter will be Teo Manconi. High strike. 0-1. Ball one pitch to Manconi. 0-2. top of the 7th inning. The Rams down to their last strike. The 0-2 pitch. Called for strike 3. The Roaring Fork Rams fall to the Coleridge Titans. Final score 6-1 here in Newcastle, Colorado at Coleridge High School. I am Brooks Chatman. I've been your play-by-play and color commentator coming to you live from Newcastle, Colorado, here on GrassRoots Aspen TV. Once again, the Roaring Fork Rams fall to the Coleridge Titans 6-1 here in this league matchup.